right? Yeah, see, you're stuck with with all the pain of it all, because this person probably is already emotionally separated. Because once a narcissist realizes that they can't manipulate you anymore, that's when they will like drop you like a hot tamale, because they realize like the jig is up and it's only going to become harder for them. They're asking me to pull this out. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, or nostalgia. But see, that was in reverse too. I think at one point this person thought they could have, or maybe you thought you could have a second chance. I think that was your wishful thinking, and that could be why you're stuck. Yeah, once they realize that they are not manipulating and you're catching on. And you know what? Look, this one's even wearing like, the clown's got a mask. This guy, it looks like he's like, see that red and then kind of like the clown kind of thing going on. And then this one is actually wearing a mask. You know what? I just heard, see how it's polishing? I'm like, yes. And they're like, even at a distance, even though this person has ghosted you or separated or divorced, this person is still writing your story. I just heard them say, this person is still really writing your story for you, because you're not releasing some of these negative emotions that you have. And until you, oh, is that why you were talking about the soul fragments and stuff? And they're saying yes, because yesterday they had me talk about like the soul fragments, and how when you have relationships with people, you leave imprints of your soul on them, but actually it's like fragments of you get left behind, and they are like, you call them back to you call them back. There's things I think you could probably find on, I mean, I guess you should research everything, but I'm pretty sure that you might be able to find something on like YouTube or one of the other platforms that talks about that kind of, doing that kind of stuff, like doing that. I think there's ceremonies, or not a ceremony, but like a meditation or something that you can do. Yeah, clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Yeah, because you're stuck in the old ways. You're still stuck in the old ways of thinking. You're listening to what they were saying and not what they were doing. But, oh, epiphany, self-reflection, answered questions, untapped talents. So maybe you're having an epiphany. Or maybe you've just had one, or you're going to have one. That's all very good. What about swindler? Is there anything else you want for that? This person isn't exhausted. You might be burned out, burdened, and empty, but this person isn't, because you know why? Because a narcissist, to get rid of you, they would have already had somebody else lined up to feed off of. Now, that could be one of your children. That could be, I mean, energy. I mean, they're literally not eating them. Seriously, people. But, like energetically, they could be like, you know, maybe a new girlfriend or boyfriend, or just somebody, they're just absorbed, like using that person for their, you know what I mean? So this energy is never going to let themselves get exhausted. But you might have been exhausted because you spent so much time trying to figure out their shit. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. That is not this clown. That's not this energy here that they're talking about. This person's never going to suffer. You're suffering in silence, perhaps, but this person isn't. Their dreams are not broken. They're still polishing. They're still performing. They're going to still continue in this disguise and abusive, conniving, unpredictable energy, and they can even do that from afar. So you need to disconnect. You need to do that cord cutting like we were just talking about earlier. You do a cord cutting, and then you call back your soul fragments, and you might have to do that, I don't know, every day for, I don't know, until you feel better, until you don't think about them anymore. That's when you stop. When you finally put your feet on the floor one day and you don't think of that energy anymore, that's when you know when to stop. And look, I'm not kidding, on the bottom was narcissist. So you've had an epiphany about this narcissist, and you've realized, maybe you've done some studying about what narcissism is all about, because you realize how egotistical that they are, and they're opportunistic. They very much are, because they'll take anything and use it to bend to their will and make them look like the victim, and you're always the perpetrator, always. And you'll realize just how fragile they are, and that they're big giant egos, like they're as fragile as a little eggshell, but their egos are bigger than mountains. How they fit through a doorway, I'll never know. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, healing, look, self-care, introspection, and meditation. And that was actually in reverse. But see, Spirit is like, you get out of like that self-victim type thing and look at your possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. Start your journey of healing. See, start your journey. There's all these possibilities for you. Get into the self-reflection. That's what this is all about, having this epiphany. And finding all these untapped talents that you have. Okay, Spirit, is there anything else? Well, you brought up the narc card, and you brought up the narc card here, and you brought up, I mean, you can't get any more. They said they're not done showing off. What are you guys doing right now? This one, yeah. This is a deck. I've only used this once before, so I haven't used this one in a lot. Send you bad vibes. See, that's what this energy does. They're doing some kind of nasty spell work. And yeah, you're not putting out fires anymore, because I think that you've figured stuff out. The level, this is what Spirit wants you to know. That's why they keep asking me. The level of love you receive from another is measured by how much they love themselves. So when they're just saying to you, I love you, but then doing terrible things to you or betraying you, and like, that's not love. That's why, because that's only measured by how much they can love themselves. And if they can't love themselves, like I think a narcissist, they have no self-love. So, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it easier to help you to move on from it, because, you're beating all the odds. See, and you're spiritually gifted, and they really want you to like tap into your spiritual gifts. But again, that was in reverse. Not everything is what it seems. And that's what Spirit is trying to say to you, that when you tap into Spirit, there's things that they know that you just do not. Because lies muddy the water. Yes, they certainly do, Spirit. Kicked you while you were down. And that was a card that popped out earlier too, because that's what narcissists do. They kick you, and they always keep you at arm's length. They really do. Because yeah, it says, I speak from my heart when I pray, but it's in reverse. And maybe that's something that you need to do. And maybe don't keep Spirit at arm's length. They want another chance with you, but that was in reverse. Bribe the devil. That's the kind of energy they are. Bribe the devil. Yeah, it will get better. Have faith. Yeah, it will. You have faith in yourself, and you just deal with the pain as it comes, and you just try to tap in. You get out in nature. You find things that help get you through those rough times. And, like this person is, they kick you when you're down. Like, do you really want to be a part of that? Do you really want to be around that? The seed of potential. That's what they're saying. This video is going to be a seed of potential for you, so you can have this epiphany. You can look into narcissism. Maybe you don't even know what narcissism is. Yeah, Harbor of Peace. What was this side that I turned it around? Serene Haven, yeah. Okay, we were going to shuffle, right? Yeah, like this, yeah. Okay, Spirit, what do you want us to know? Is there any advice that we can give to help the collective here to find a path that's not so hard to walk on, and get them out of this stagnant energy and get rid of these karmics? Cutting edge, slice through obstacles and carve a path toward your dreams. And they were just talking about that. They were just talking about going into your untapped talents and going into your dreams. Like, go follow your dreams. You know, maybe this person has side railed you from your dreams. Maybe when you met this person, you were like a musician. Maybe you wrote songs. Maybe you wrote poetry. Maybe you put that to musical notes. And then you met this person and they just kind of like, can you stop playing the piano, please? Can you stop playing the guitar, please? Can you stop thumping? Can you stop humming? Can you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? And then eventually you're just like, okay, I'm just not going to do this anymore with this person around. But then you realize this person is around all the time and you don't have any of that freedom. You don't have any of that space. You lose pieces of yourself. That's why they're telling you to cord cut, and that's why they are suggesting that you call back all fragments of your soul and find those quiet moments. Yes, Spirit, seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. And that's why they're talking about when you go into meditation, you try to clear your mind, because in that because if your mind is like, I know when you first start meditation, it's not that easy, because you know, you're thinking about, oh, I got to go pick up Johnny from football, and I got to go get Lucy from swimming. You know, you're thinking of all those things all the time, and it's really, really hard to concentrate. But you just keep pulling yourself back, and, you know, you light a candle in front of you, you close your eyes, you sit in front of it, you know, make sure it's in a dish that, you know, nobody's going to get burned, or you're not going to burn nothing. And, you know, you just stare at that flame. You just stare at the flame, and you just think about the light, and then you close your eyes, you still envision that flame, and you just keep focusing on the light, and you just keep focusing on the light until your mind is cleared. And then if your mind wanders off, you just pull it back. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm meditating, right? Pull that back. And you know, you're going to do that. That's called the ebb and flows, the ebb and flow that they've been talking about. So that does happen. So you might be able to find a place like at a lake, or even like you could be a fisherman even, and just from those early mornings that you're out on the lake, you just, you know, you just think, you don't, you know, you just, those quiet moments, because, you know, real promise. Yeah. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. There you go. The river of release. Spirit, you're just blowing me away. Drift along the river of release, where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. And that's what they were talking about, the using water. Using water to help you remove negative energy from your DNA, basically, and replace it with love water. Yeah, it'll bring a new world for sure. There are many more things for you to discover, so don't give up. The words of today: thrive and believe, embrace growth. And it was the other way, seed of potential, the other way when we started. Embrace growth and trust and promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path to fulfillment. And that's true. Like Spirit, what they do is look, and I was just talking about, oh, look in the puzzle. That's why you wanted to kick that. You wanted to show off. They were talking about showing off because look, this one says another piece of the puzzle, but it's in reverse. So they wanted to bring important parts. Look, the puzzle. Spirit, you're so funny. Embrace each element, weaving them into your story with openness and understanding. That's what they're talking about, having that open mind so that you can just hear these readings. You can see how these cards keep coming out, like the narcissist card and the narcissist card, the abuse, like you can see how it all comes out on the side, and how, you know, like this person, you know, it comes out that there's a mask, and then it comes out with a clown with a mask on, and then this guy's got a mask, and you know what I mean? How they're trying to show you, you know, to try to get you to believe, like, you know, a dark practitioner, people actually do that. And believe it or not, like it happens a lot. And a lot of people do it and they don't even realize they're doing it. Just by gossiping, you're doing it. By saying negative things about people, you're doing it. And see, that's so much of that is in the, because nobody like censors what goes in that mind of theirs and comes back out. Like it's not being censored properly. Oop. And knock that, yeah, and just knock it off. Knock it out. That's what there's like that. See how that kind of flew out of my hand like across the head? Just knock that stuff right out. You just take anything that you think you could be having coming against you, and do not do a return to sender, because that was actually in reverse when it came out, return to sender. They don't want that to be returned to sender. They want you to call in Archangel Michael or God and to have that energy just removed and changed into white light. Picture that candle again. You can do it yourself, but if you just feel like you're not doing it right, then you can, while you're learning about it, you can have Archangel Michael come in and help with that. So the seed of potential was actually in reverse. So it was thrive and believe. So this is important parts. Like that's what they're saying. Like these are important parts, like these things to do. It's important to do, to call back your soul, to call back those little pieces. And I even called them little pieces of the puzzle too, I think. I called them little pieces of the puzzle yesterday. So this is like a continue on again, because it's got, yeah, see, that's what you're not doing. You're not pulling in those pieces of the puzzle. You're not pulling that stuff back to you. But you know what? Now that you've seen this video, you will, because it's easy to do. And you just, like I said, you just keep doing that until you don't think about these people anymore. And then you'll know all your pieces are back. And like you might not have had that information before, but now you do. Now you know. That's what they always say. Now you know. Thrive and believe. Embrace the growth, because this person, when you were with this person, you weren't embracing that growth. Remember back in that other card, and it said that you weren't growing being with this person. So embrace the growth and trust and promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path to fulfillment. And that's what they do. Like, it's like those steps that I was talking about way early on in other videos, how like there's like all those steps to get to spirit. Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding this, the ideal nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. Yeah, so that's what they're talking about. A gate of opportunities. Yeah, it just keeps coming. Yeah, they're telling you to, to have an open mind, release, use the water to help cleanse. Oh, I have that backwards. Do I, Spirit? They're saying like this is like a real promise. This isn't like some kind of joke. Spirit is really there to help you. Now, you always got to take what resonates and leave the rest. And you always need to use your discernment when it comes to everything and anything. And I know it's hard to do that when you've been tricked and manipulated and had like narcissistic relationships, because it does cause trauma with you. And it probably wouldn't hurt to seek a counselor or study about narcissism, like just so that because I know you're probably saying like, oh my God, I think I'm crazy. Oh my God, he's always saying I'm crazy, or she always says I'm crazy, or they always say I'm crazy, and like I know I'm not, and what. But you know what? If you go in and you learn, get some education about it, make miracles. Stay open-minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life. And that's what I was just talking about, how being, having an open mind, that, this stuff, like this promise, this stuff really, it is important to, yeah, and it's a steady progress. It absolutely is. It's like a steady progress forward. Up the stairs, I heard. Yeah, up each level, each step that you take, you get, you learn more, and then you learn more, and then you learn more. And then each time you learn something, you kind of adjust your life a little bit to it, because your thinking has changed, you know what I mean? Or you've just been like, wow, I didn't know that. I got to look that up. And then you look it up and go, wow, oh, I didn't know this and I didn't know that. Gentle release. Yes, you can ask to have some of this pain removed with grace. Absolutely, Spirit. Okay, so do you want to bring any cards out for this side here? Yeah, they're just saying one last move. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Yeah, you just keep going. I mean, if you're at this video, that means you've gotten somewhere. You've gone from somewhere. You've gone from this dark practitioner kind of stuff. Yeah. So do you want to send any cards of, Cavern of Secrets? Unveil the hidden wonders of within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets. Is that what that says? It's hard to read these words. Yep. And concealed wisdom. Okay, so is there anything else? You don't want any cards for over here? Let me see here. I don't know if that was a yes or a no. It said yes. See how these cards don't want to go together? Yeah. Okay, so what do you want? Choose wisely. Decisions shape your path amid challenges. Stay open to learning as answers reveal your destined journey. Web of connections. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Yeah, they're just talking about, because I did ask, like, like about the loved one, and that's what they're saying. Like, you just do all these things. Yeah, the sculpture of self. Seek clarity. Yeah, it's just the same over and over and over. Okay, Spirit, we're not going to take those, right? Okay, so what else? I don't know what cards you're talking about. These ones? Okay. These ones. Teach people how to treat you. They keep telling you that over and over. You teach people how to treat you. Yeah, I release you with love and light. That's what they're asking you to do. And you have to do it through your heart. Like, you have to, like, yeah, you just need to find that strength. Maybe you're finding that strength. Spirit team has a message. Okay. Yeah. What goes around comes around. Yeah, they're talking about that karma stuff, see? Yeah. Yeah, that karma stuff, boy. That's a mind twister, that is. Okay, I'm just going to finish this and this deck, and then I'm going to call it, close the channel session. What, is there anything you have over here for the narcissist spirit? Is there anything else you need us to know for that? Spirit thinks this person was a barbarian. Wow. Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want to... Boy, there's a lot of words out here describing this individual. You have psychopath, narcissist times 2 here, because that had come up twice. It came out that they're a clown, and they came out as a swindler. Did you find all the nasty words that I had? Spirit pulled them out, I think. And what was this one under here? Oh, yeah. All right, Spirit. What else for barbarian? See, the negative energy, it's hard to get the cards out. Barbarian, spirit, narcissist, swindler, paying a dark practitioner for spell work. Person kicks you when you're down. Toxic habits and behaviors. Yeah. Is there anything else for over there? You're gaining new perspective. That's what that Epiphany card came out. You are gaining new perspective. You're seeing things differently now. That's why they're saying be mindful of your self-thoughts and your doubts. All right. Surprised I didn't bring up the clown card over here because I think there's a clown card in this. Your intuition, yeah. They're telling you to learn about your intuition. And I know I said that earlier, it's really hard to do that when you're being lied to and, you know, you have this deceit going on. It's very difficult to be the light. Yeah, it's not your family. Okay. Is there anything else about this narcissist person you want to show off? This is your chance. Oh, Spirit, you're so funny. All right, so 2 more cards for over here, Spirit. And then I'm going to close this reading. They told me to check the bottom. Well, sneaking around. That's what this person was doing. Yeah, they're sneaking around, helping others. Yeah, they're that type of, what do you call that? The, my good friend Carol that's passed, she actually said to me one time about those, her mother warned her about people that are like street angels, but yet they're a house devil. So they act like angels on the street, but in behind closed doors are actually devilish monsters. Yeah, maybe you've a karmic cycle. You're gonna complete that. You're gonna complete it with this person, because over there had the karmics in reverse. But now that you've gotten this epiphany and you're starting to look into your intuition, because you're looking at stuff like this, you're learning these things. Yeah, go within to begin to heal. Yeah, you're gonna create a karmic cycle. You're gonna complete that, and when you do, you're gonna be so relieved. Yeah, it's about to go down. I think that now that you're going within, you're finding all this stuff, and it's gonna happen. You're gonna yeah, they are recommending that you try it. Yeah, you're watching a tarot reader, probably me. It's funny. Try to forgive. You could be a tarot reader too. Yeah, see, that's where they're talking about if you try to do that forgiveness and you release it, it cleanses. Okay, Spirit, we're just going to leave that there and see your energy out of control. I release you with love and light. See, that's the second time that's come out. You try to forgive and you release. Well, and that came out again. Teach people how to treat you. Yeah, taking responsibility is necessary. Yeah, for your ascension. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, we're going to close this reading. Is that all? There's nothing else, right? Yeah, we are all connected. You know, even though, that's what they're talking about, even though, like, this narcissist vibes, yikes, look, they brought it out again. We're even connected to the narcissist. Yes, unfortunately, yes, we are. But you know what? They are on their journey too. So maybe they came here and signed a contract to be the best narcissist they ever could be. And if you look at it that way, so narcissist came out 3 times here. So, you know, if you look at it that way, and you know that we are all connected, and yes, that nurse, they could have very well signed a contract with Spirit that they would be the best narcissists that they can be, and that they will be attacking you, and they'll attack your character, and they'll do it all by gaslighting you. And you know, I know that's a terrible place to be on the receiving end of that. Look, and I even brought up street angel and house devil. Spirit, you really are showing off right now. Because this person has been a robber and a thief, and God's had enough, and there's judgment is now. So yeah, judgment is God. Don't you judge. Let God do that judgment over this energy that has robbed you of your peace of mind, has robbed you of your sense of worth, and has robbed you from reaching your intuitive abilities. But you know what? Now, you're here, you're being educated by the divine. These messages come directly from source. These are not, these are things that, like this, in case you're new here, but a little birdie told me, these are messages that I would get when I was out on my nature walks. And these little phrases would just rumble in my head over and over, just things that have been said to me over and over and over through the years, or, you know, just... I don't know. And they just had me look, and I just cut it again on seer energy. And yeah, look, being washed away. They want you to use that water to get rid of that negative energy again. Dragonflies again, water into the air. So you're bursting through that ceiling. You've burst through something. You certainly have. Yeah. And don't fall for it. Come up again. Yeah. You want me to flip this one? Butterflies, it's a transformation. Spirit. Yeah, and they're saying, just block this person. It's okay. You can block this person, do your healing, and eventually you won't have any kind of, look, and we are oneness yet again. We are all connected. We are one. Spirit, you'll keep going, won't you? They said, yep, they have all day. Look, transformation came out again. Look, butterfly and transformation, same thing. Channel the divine. Spirit, you're so funny. Okay, well, I'm going to call that now, because they'll just go on and on and on, and I can just keep up pace with them, and we could just keep... I could take every card that I have, every deck I have, and they will pull out the same things, like narcissists. I mean, how many times did that come out? That came out like 3-4 times now. Crazy stuff. I spoke about that street angel, and then they pulled out the card. Like, honest to God, I didn't even realize it was in that deck. But anyway, I would like to send all the love and light for all the energies that have come here. So I want to thank you all. It was a beautiful message yet again. And I hope this helps somebody in their healing. Thank you.